Welcome to the Sugar Connect Calendar and Contact Sync in Outlook video. In this video, we'll outline how to easily access the Sugar Connect portal and sync your meetings and contacts from Sugar. Let's start with accessing the Sugar Connect portal. The Sugar Connect portal is a website available to all Sugar Connect users as a supplement to the sidebar. It's also where you go to enable your calendar and contact sync, as well as access the meeting scheduler. You can access the portal by selecting Open Sugar Connect Portal from your Settings menu in the sidebar. Now let's talk about what syncing your calendar means. Sugar Connect syncs meetings between Sugar and Outlook. After the initial sync, events assigned to you in Sugar will be synced to Outlook, and vice versa. The sync interval between your Outlook calendar and Sugar occurs every 15 to 20 minutes. Before setting up Calendar Sync, there are a few rules to review. Calendar Sync can be either a one-way or two-way sync between Sugar and your Outlook calendar. Calendar events assigned to you in Sugar will be synced to your external calendar. Calendar events for which you are a guest, but are not the assigned user or owner, will sync to Sugar from your external calendar only if all of the following criteria are met. The owner of the meeting is a contact or lead in Sugar. The owner of the meeting is not a user in your Sugar instance. You have accepted or marked as tentative the event invitation. You have the Sync Non-Organized Events setting enabled. Calendar events you create in your external calendar will sync meeting participants into Sugar only if the guest exists as a contact, lead, or user. In the case of a conflict between corresponding synced events, if the events are modified separately in the Sugar and external calendars, the most recently modified version will sync. If both events were modified at the same time, the external calendar's changes will override those in Sugar. Lastly, in Legacy Outlook, Sugar calls and tasks will become appointments, and Sugar meetings will become meetings. Now that we've reviewed the rules, let's go ahead and set up our calendar sync. The first step is to navigate to the Sugar Connect portal. Click on the Synchronization option. Under Setup Credentials, ensure that your email address, Sugar username, and Sugar URL are correct, or click Configure if they haven't been set up. The first option is to choose your synchronization direction, if your Sugar Connect administrator permits it. Two-way synchronization. Events will sync both to and from your Outlook calendar and your Sugar calendar. One-way synchronization to Sugar. Events will only sync from your Outlook calendar to Sugar. One-way synchronization from Sugar. Events will only sync from your Sugar calendar to your Outlook calendar. Additional calendar sync options. Next is automatic synchronization. When enabled, all events, pending additional settings, will sync automatically between Outlook and Sugar. When disabled, only events manually selected in the Sugar Connect sidebar will sync. Then there's the Use Primary Calendar option. If enabled, synced items will appear in your main Outlook calendar. If disabled, Sugar Connect will create a new custom calendar in Outlook labeled Sugar, and only events in that Sugar calendar will sync to Sugar. Please note, if you choose not to use the primary calendar, you'll need to manually create duplicate events from your primary calendar into the Sugar calendar for them to sync. You'll also see additional settings. Sync private events. This allows syncing of meetings marked as private. Sync non-organized events. When enabled, events organized by a contact or lead in Sugar who isn't a Sugar user and where you've accepted the invite will sync to your Sugar calendar. Note, the Use Primary Calendar setting must be enabled for this to be available. Sync recurring meetings. When enabled, recurring meetings will sync bidirectionally between your external calendar and Sugar. This is available in Sugar versions 14.2 and higher. You have a few options for syncing Sugar meetings, calls, and tasks based on their current status. A few other settings are available, like Sync Guests, which, when enabled, will sync guests from Sugar to your external calendar. Please note that these settings may be disabled if your Sugar Connect administrator has set the sync method for your tenant. Once you've made your selections, click Start to begin the sync. It will take just a few moments to complete. After synchronization is finished, you'll see the date of the last sync, the next scheduled sync, and the calendar that is currently syncing. If you want to pause the calendar sync at any time, simply click the pause icon. You'll also need to pause the sync if you want to edit your calendar sync settings. Now let's take a look at the Contact Sync feature. This allows you to sync your Sugar leads and contacts with your Outlook contacts using Sugar Connect. Before we enable Contact Sync, let's review the key rules for syncing leads and contacts. You must have access to the Leads and Contacts modules in Sugar. Sugar Connect's Contact Sync can be either a one-way push from Sugar to your external address book, or a two-way sync between Sugar and your external address book. By default, only leads and contacts assigned to you will sync to your Outlook address book. Leads and contacts not assigned to you can be manually marked to sync using the sidebar after sync is enabled. The contact sync occurs every 15 to 20 minutes. If the first name, last name, and at least one email address of a contact in your external address book match a Sugar lead or contact, when that record is created in Sugar and/or assigned to you, a new contact will not be created in the address book, which prevents duplicate records. Creating, editing, or deleting records behaves differently depending on whether you've selected one-way or two-way sync. Now, let's walk through how to set up your contact sync. Start by navigating to the Sugar Connect portal. Once there, click on the Synchronization option. Since we've already set up Calendar Sync, your credentials should already be populated. Click Start to begin the one-way sync of leads and contacts from Sugar. If you choose two-way synchronization, you may want to adjust additional settings, such as conflict resolution, or whether contacts from your external address book should be added to Sugar as contacts or leads. After you click Start, the sync status will show as in progress, and it should complete in just a few moments. Once the sync is finished, you'll see the last sync time, the next scheduled sync, and a message confirming that contact synchronization has been initialized. To pause syncing at any time, click the Pause button. When you're ready to resume, simply click Continue. Next, go into Outlook and click the People icon. There, you'll see a list of leads and contacts assigned to you in Sugar, now added to your Outlook contacts. You should now have an understanding of how to access the Sugar Connect portal, as well as how to easily sync your calendar and contacts between Sugar and Outlook using Sugar Connect for Office 365 users. Thanks for watching.